one got weird.
It's because it's for the last season.
Oh, it's a wedding version.
Yeah.
I'm Christine.
I'm Jamie. Dun, 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 dun.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's not what they used, but
No.
we're here for Breaking Dawn Part 1, and it is wedding season, baby.
It sure is. My favorite season.
I
Wedding season.
really regret not getting like a bride crown, like, you know, the kind that they have at bachelorette parties. I thought of that on my way here.
My friend group has one that everyone's worn on their bachelorette party.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that it's looks pretty haggard.
Yeah.
Then there's some of us who have never gotten to wear it, so
It's gonna look really rough by the time that
it'll
happens.
probably be like gray, like just deteriorating.
Moldy.
Yeah.
But you'll wear it anyway.
Yep. Maybe. I'll be like, guys, this isn't cute.
This stinks.
I don't need to wear it.
I'm excited to get into Breaking Dawn. I think what we need to do is delete Eclipse from our brains.
Yeah, it got real negative there.
As if it never happened.
Yeah.
I got negative. It got negative, but didn't know that it got negative. It was bad energy by the end of that.
Yeah, because then it just kind of makes you mad.
It made me very angry,
Yeah.
and it wasn't fun anymore.
No, it really, really happy to be
Yep.
out of it and into a wedding.
And my request to you is that we pretend like it didn't happen, because that's the only way I'm going to enjoy this book. Is
Okay.
if I forget
Which
what
is
Jacob
all
did.
the action. Yep. That's
Yep.
great. Yep. That's
Yep.
a great idea, actually. That's going to help me get through this book, too.
We're going to delete that from our brain.
Okay. Deal.
Yeah. Everything was consensual.
Yeah.
It's fine, you guys. It's fine. Ugh, don't do that in real life, though.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah. We'll just, now let's leave it. We're not going to
Let's
talk
leave it
about
alone.
anymore.
It didn't happen.
Yep.
Over to you.
Okay. I have the cocktail. I realized I have not named it, which is fine.
Ooh, I thought of one. What's it called when you get married and you're pregnant?
Oh my God. A fast wedding. No, it's something. Oh my God.
Fast wedding. What is it?
Shotgun wedding.
Shotgun wedding.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't a shotgun wedding. I just thought it was a funny option.
I like it. Mine was going to be something with their vows and romantic, so this is way better.
Oh, but
Yeah.
she's not pregnant, though.
No, whatever.
Okay.
You know what? We'll see as this goes. Maybe I'll just...
Maybe
figure
you'll
something-
think of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did do... It's a lavender old fashioned. I was looking up different wedding cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
So it had bourbon, lavender syrup, some Earl Grey tea, and it said lemon bitters, but I used lemons because I didn't realize I didn't have lemon bitters, which you can also interchangeably use. That's fine.
Yeah.
So I just used some lemon juice.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Same.
And I don't really like bourbon, so
No, but I feel like with like the tea really like lessened
the
bourbon
intensity of that
taste.
bourbon taste.
Yeah. I
Yep.
don't mind bourbon, so
Yep. This is good.
yeah.
Drink it. We've done a few wedding cocktails on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We did it in the AHHHHH series, and we did it in War of Lost Hearts series.
Yes.
And I think all of those drinks are good.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember what War of Lost Hearts was. So,
I also don't. I just know the actor one was a French 75 because that's like the most classic.
and it was great.
Yeah, always recommend that.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, this is good. Different.
Yeah, good job.
take. Yeah. Thank you.
I think I'm going to lose this cocktail
Cocktail war?
competition,
Oh.
cocktail war for Twilight, because, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Breaking Dawn.
Okay. When you loved the one who was killing you, it left you with no options. How could you run? How could you fight when doing so would hurt that beloved one? If your life was all that you had to give, how could you not give it if it was someone you truly loved? To be irrecoverably in love with a vampire is both fantasy and nightmare woven into a dangerously heightened reality for Bella Swan. Pulled in one direction by her intense passion for Edward Cullen, and in another by her profound connection to werewolf Jacob Black, a tumultuous year of temptation, loss, and strife have led her to the ultimate turning point. Her imminent choice to either join the dark but seductive world of immortals or to pursue a fully human life has become the thread from which the fate of two tribes hangs. I don't feel like that's the best description of it, but it is.
It's not great.
No. And it says, yeah, the astonishing, breathlessly anticipated conclusion to the Twilight Saga illumination, the secrets and mysteries of a spellbinding romantic epic. Maybe they were trying to keep it real, like, so no one knew what was going to happen.
Real vague.
Yeah.
But even like her decision, like who is she gonna go with? It's like I feel like we already decided that.
Yeah. But maybe then it was like, oh, but could she still pick him?
Yeah. It's like they really, really played up this love triangle, but the whole time
it's pretty clear.
It's not really a love triangle.
No. It's just, it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
It's like, will she go with her rebound, and then very quickly that ends.
Yep.
So
yeah.
All right.
Like, how bad can we feel for the rebound?
Yes.
Yeah. How long is he going to stick around?
Right. How long is he going to put up with this?
Yeah. Forever.
Apparently a long time.
Yeah. He will put up with anything.
Yeah. I also did watch the first third, if I'm combining part 1 and part 2, because the movie is part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
I watched the portion that we're going to talk about today, which is chapters 1 to 12.
Yeah.
So the first third. I will say that this movie actually, I think, is good.
I like it. And like, I have this when we get to the wedding part, but this is one of my like favorite wedding movie moments.
Yes.
They did it way better than the book.
Way
like,
better quality. Like Twilight is like, oh, it's bad good. It's
like cult classic good.
This is like, oh, okay, you guys stepped it up a lot.
Yeah.
So happy about that. So the movie starts with Jacob running away, even though, yes, that happened in the last book, but they tacked it on here, okay? So it's a scene of him running out of the house, and it's raining. Of course it's raining. And he has his shirt off.
Of course.
And then Billy comes after him and is like, Jacob! And...
Oh, because he gets the wedding invitation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, again, it's raining, and Billy comes out of the house, and... I was like, am I into Billy?
Am I now into Billy?
I think I may be Team Billy. He looks good in that scene.
Oh, no.
See it.
Now I need to watch it.
He doesn't have his hat on, so his hair is just like nice and flowing, and the rain is coming down, and like he's got a nice, I think, like dark shirt on. I'm like,
oh,
he's got his jean jacket off, I think, unless I'm imagining it in my head. But
it's like he's also topless?
Pretty much.
Okay, well, I know what I'm going to watch tonight and check that scene out.
Anyway, he looks good.
I mean, he's a good-looking man.
I know, but yeah, he just removed a couple items of clothing. It's like
and
that.
all of a sudden, you're just like,
it's like that She's All That movie. You remove the glasses and the ponytail, and you're like, oh,
you're a different person.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Same thing with Billy. So that's all I wanted to say.
So do you need to take off your glasses and your braids, Christine?
You don't even. You'll be so distracted
by your beauty. Like who is this? Jamie's new host, co-host.
Wait till you see me in the rain.
Okay, well, I will check that out. It seems important.
Anyway, the car. You could talk about the car.
Oh, well, I just like, because he bought her like this huge tank of a vehicle, which is probably super good for the environment.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
Yeah. I just like her, like, with the brakes and like the cars lurching because she's not used to it. It's just really relatable. I absolutely hate that because even like I'll have to borrow mom's car sometimes if I am getting the kids because she has the car seats. Mm-hmm. And that's just the first little bit getting used to it, and you're just like flying forward. And
you bang on the table and like your microphone a lot.
I move my hands when I talk. Okay, I get really...
Every time you put your hand out, it's like, yeah.
So sorry. Brakes are relatable, you know.
It is relatable.
Yeah.
They also have to tell Charlie that they're getting married. I don't know if you have anything to add about that.
Oh, yeah, I loved that part. I also have...
Oh, I wrote nothing too exciting.
There's also... I love that there's missing posters everywhere for Jacob.
Yep.
Have you seen this boy?
Yep.
And Charlie's annoyed because Billy doesn't really seem to care.
Yep. He'll be back.
It's fine. I just thought that, yeah, that was funny. I just enjoyed when they told Charlie about it because she was so prepared.
She was really scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, guess I'm not that surprised. She's like, oh.
That's what I mean. Like, nothing really happens.
You're sure about this? She's like, yeah. But I also enjoy that then he starts laughing and he's like, you're going to have to tell Renee. He thinks that's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. Yep, I'm not really surprised either. I was just like, oh. And I have, I really want to know what, like, Renee's power would be if she became a vampire.
Oh, it would be something fun.
Right? I could feel like it would be really fun for her to be a vampire.
Maybe she would, like, create chaos.
Ooh. But then she's so, like, wise at the same time.
I have her quote of what she said, because I really like what she said.
Yes,
to
I have
Bella.
that too. I was
Okay.
like, I enjoyed that a lot.
You're not making my mistakes, Bella. You sound like you're scared silly, and I'm guessing it's because you're afraid of me, she giggled, of what I'm going to think. And I know I've said a lot of things about marriage and stupidity, and I'm not taking them back. But you need to realize that those things specifically apply to me. You are a completely different person than I am. You make your own kinds of mistakes, and I'm sure you'll have to have your share of regrets in life. But commitment was never your problem, sweetie. You have a better chance of making this work than most 40-year-olds I know. My little middle-aged child, luckily you seem to have found another old soul.
I loved that.
Yeah. She's very understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very accepting.
Yeah. And like nobody's surprised by it.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed it.
I would like to note, though, that I hate the term old soul.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Like
when
I used to
people-
always call myself when I was like my teenage years, I'd be like, I'm an old soul.
And why did you think that?
I don't know. I just felt like I was. I just felt, I don't know why. I just always was like, I just feel like I'm an old soul. Yeah. Don't ask me why. I was 16. I was like, I just feel like, I think because I always felt more mature than a lot of people.
That's usually what it means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was real or not, or that was just me.
Right. In your teenage brain, you're like, I feel really mature. No one's taking me seriously.
Yeah. But no, I felt like more mature than my friends.
That might have possibly been true.
Yeah.
I think when I think of it as a negative thing, it's because people will call kids or teenagers old soul when they really have just been parentified. Like they haven't been able to be a kid because they haven't had like parental guidance or like they've had to like take care of other people too young, so they're like had to grow up fast because of their situation, and which is not a good thing. So when people say like old soul, I go like, or like they didn't have a parent, you know?
Oh, I more like think of it like they're just like a person who's kind of like wise. Like now, what I think of it, if I were to like call like say a 20-year-old, I would think like they're just like really wise, like beyond their years, or are.
I think that's more rare. I don't think that's impossible, but I think a lot of the times when people use that term, it is for people who are just like, yeah, that person didn't get a chance to be a kid, so they had to grow up fast and like take care of themselves and get a job and like navigate the world without any guidance.
Yes. When I think of it, if I'm referring to someone now, I feel like it's a person like wise beyond their years, or they're really into like old school things.
Yeah, which is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I like to think of it. Because that sounds like more fun than what you're saying.
What I'm saying is not fun, which, you know what? No. That's something that I like to do. I like to bring everybody down.
Yeah.
I like to take the negative perspective.
We're having fun in this book.
Sorry.
I don't know if you know.
Okay, I will. Okay, I'll say something positive.
Oh.
Everyone's hair got better.
Oh, in the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Everyone's hair got better. Edward's sideburns are a reasonable size.
It's great.
I think Jasper's hair is better. I think Alice's wig is better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was probably a wig, but it's like now just like a short pixie, which is like
I think that was
big
her actual hair.
Well, then great. It looks way better. So, and Bella's fake hair doesn't bother me. I think it looks good. So I think we're all doing good here, guys. Good stuff.
Okay, I enjoy that. So it's the morning of the wedding?
Yeah, or do you have anything for the night before?
Oh, no. She learns about the immortal children.
Oh, yeah, she learns about the immortal... I think that's important.
No, it is.
Foreshadowing.
I care more about the wedding.
Well, we'll get to the wedding.
Okay, fine.
But the foreshadowing is important. We learn about the Denali clan, and their mom died because they made an immortal baby, which... How freaky would that have been? Because the babies can't grow up, so they're just like forever babies or toddlers.
Okay, but it's like a puppy.
But they're like savage.
I know, like that part's
You know,
bad.
they never move beyond the puppy years where they constantly bite you. And
But like, you know, like how your kids are like little right now and you just want them to like stay little forever. Especially like our cousin's kids are like old. They're not old. They're like 16, but it's just so sad.
No, I get the urge. It's just weird.
Oh, it's absolutely, yeah, it's super weird. But I also get that would be also great if you could just stay little forever. If all of us could just freeze. That's a bit much. Okay. Yeah. I take it back.
The other, so Edward is trying to question her about the cold feet part. Like, what about this? What about this? Mm-hmm. And so he says like, oh no, Bella says like, well, we can adopt like Esme did.
Yeah.
And my thought was like, adopt adults? Who are you adopting? What are you talking about?
A 17-year-old maybe? So then they're not adults. And we will just wait for someone to be near death and then
Is
adopt
that
them.
what you mean by adoption,
That's exactly
Bella?
what she means by adoption.
Okay, just checking. Just checking.
There'll be a young vampire.
Okay.
And you know what? Like, why don't you pick a 45-year-old? You know, that would be nice.
Yeah, they're still worthy.
Yeah.
Bachelor party.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what you think of bachelor and bachelorette parties.
I love them. I think they've gotten a bit out of hand.
Oh, have they?
But I also love it at the same time. I love a theme. We did a theme for yours.
I just
love themes.
I mean, they're kind of silly, but they're like I like a party.
Yeah. And they're fun and like you get it like if I didn't have to worry about money or anything, so fun.
You could do some good stuff.
So fun. The themes and then like you wear different outfits. It's absolutely crazy and I would probably be stressed doing it, but it's also so fun at the same time. But
Edward says bachelor parties are designed for those who are sad to see the passing of their single days.
oh, I don't think that's what it's for. I also like joint ones. I think those are super fun. Just have like a joint big party.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't
Which is different than an engagement party?
Yeah. Because everyone's going to get blackout.
What if you don't drink?
Then you got to be the person that laughs at everybody.
That sounds kind of dark.
I know it does. No, you don't actually have to get blackout. I take that back. But it is different from an engagement party because I feel like you have to make it like more fun. Engagement party is more like regal. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a lot. Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry, we could go to the wedding.
Okay, I enjoyed that. In the morning, Charlie's like, I don't have that much to do today besides bring the minister bells. I'm not likely to forget my only job. And then in her head, she's like, Charlie had taken the entire day off work, entire day off for the wedding. Yeah, Bella. What else would he be doing?
Of course.
What? I was just like, why does that need to be stated?
You could have gone to work, Charlie.
You don't need to take the whole day off. I also then just have, like, the movie wedding was better.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. I don't know what parts you have from this.
I would like to say in the movie, he adds something that's not in the book. He walks in the room and he says, I know, I look hot.
Yes, you do, Charlie.
So that was a nice add-in.
I like that.
Yeah. But the wedding is really nice. I think the book description, at some point it says, too grand, I thought, for a relatively intimate group of friends and family. Mm-hmm. Because I was also complaining in my head when I was watching the movie because I was like, how many people are here? There's so many people and you guys hang out with like 3 people. You know, like you don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
And who are all these people?
Family.
But in the book it says an intimate gathering. So I think like from book to movie, they really they did it a lot bigger in the movie.
Yeah. Well, it's just in the house, the ceremony.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Like, that became, like, everything for people in weddings.
They wanted to replicate it?
Replicate literally everything. That Christina Perri song.
Yep. Very popular.
Still, people walk down the aisle to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Good for them.
It's a great wedding.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's a great wedding one.
I think the decor, even though this movie was years ago, the decor still holds up.
Yeah, it's
I
beautiful.
still think it's nice.
It's so expensive to do that.
Her dress is really nice.
Yes. I loved that dress. She looked really good.
Yep. Stephenie Meyer was at the wedding.
She was. Yeah,
She
was
was there.
able to attend, which is really exciting.
Nice of her.
Yes. They did change it till death do us part instead of as long as we both shall live.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's super smart.
Yeah.
Then they make out for the kiss, which I appreciate.
Because you don't like pecs.
No, that's my rule. I'm like, you at least have to hold the kiss for 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah, because then you, as the photographer, you're going to miss it if it's just
Because that happened once where it was like the quickest thing in the world. And I was like, what?
Yeah. And then they get mad at you. They're like, where's my kiss photo?
Well, no, because I think you were helping me at that. So I have another.
Oh.
But it was still like, normally I have like a bunch of choices.
Yeah.
But it was just so fast. So I'm like, no, you got to like.
Gotta hold it.
Yeah, hold it. Make it a thing.
Yeah. Make it uncomfortable for everyone there.
Okay, I just loved this. Made my wedding photographer heart really happy.
Uh-huh.
It was just twilight over the river. The ceremony had lasted exactly the right amount of time, allowing the sun to set behind the trees. The lights in the trees glimmered as Edward led me through the glass back doors, making the white flowers glow. There were another 10,000 flowers out here, serving as a fragrant, airy tent over the dance floor, set up on the grass under 2 of the ancient cedars. That sounds so magical, and that Alice paid attention to the time of day and when the light is best.
Timing.
So that you get that beautiful light coming through at the ceremony, and then after. I love it.
Yep.
I mean,
Good. She's a good wedding planner.
They didn't talk about the wedding portraits really, which could have used, like, who was your photographer? What kind of poses did you guys do?
I didn't see a photographer, so
I also get upset at that in movies when they do not show, because I was like, there's stuff happening. Where's the photographer?
I don't know if that would have added to the movie if you just see the photographer running in and out of shots.
It would have mattered to me.
Well, it's all about you.
That's right. It is.
They did really awkward speeches. That's what they added to the movie. So
Oh, right.
there was like kind of like just really quick like people doing speeches, and they were really uncomfortable.
Yes.
And so I thought that was funny. I was gonna ask you, like, do you have like a most awkward speech that you've witnessed that you can share, or like a general?
I can't share.
Well, you can't share specific, but like, do you have like a general like things that you see at weddings people do, and you're like, oh no, don't do it. I've seen this before.
There's the jokes that,
Bad jokes.
and they're always the same. A classic one is put your hand on the table, and then they will tell the male to put their hand on top of their wife's hand. So this is a very male-female one.
Okay.
And then they're like, okay, take a look at that. And they'll be like, okay, Joe, I don't know why I said Joe, but this will be the last time you ever have the upper hand. And everyone's like, oh, and I'm just like,
Stop
this is
it.
such a bad joke for
Sir.
so many reasons. It's always the parents that do it usually. And it's always, I'm like, I know you, it's always a male.
Of course.
Because I'm like, you absolutely just Googled wedding jokes, and it's like the first one that comes up or something.
Yep.
Yeah. But then obviously people don't go to weddings like I do.
Yeah. So you get to witness it.
And everyone's like, oh my God, it's so funny. I'm like, it's not.
Even if I heard that the first time, I don't think it's funny.
No, it's not. I've never really thought it was a funny joke, and I'm so sorry if anyone has used this joke, but it's not great. And it's just,
Shame on you.
Yeah, it's not.
Emmett did say one that was like, this is the last time you're going to get some sleep. And it was like a sex joke.
That's great.
And then no one reacted. So I love that.
Oh, Emmett doesn't get enough.
Credit.
No.
I'm glad that they let him have a spotlight for a second, because
Yeah.
he gets nothing here.
No. Or when parents go up and they do parent speeches, you do not need to list your child's entire life from start to finish.
Yeah. Nope.
It reads like an obituary, number
does.
one, or like they're graduating.
Yep.
Pick one story from their youth and say that.
Yep.
One story. You only need one story. We don't need to go through their entire life. We are also not here celebrating one person.
Yeah.
That's
Talk about the two people.
Yeah. Like tell one story about their childhood if
you wanna.
Yeah, and then actually talk about the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And but it's,
you need to write a book.
I know.
Okay.
Anyways,
can I talk about the garter?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so I really hate a lot of traditions because
this is the one I hate the most.
This is one you hate the most.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is the one that I especially hate, is the garter thing.
Yeah.
Edward made me like it.
Oh.
Edward
Like in the movie or in the book?
In the book.
Oh.
They don't do it in the movie.
Okay.
No, but...
Oh, yes, Kate. No, I did like it when he did it, too.
Emmett and Jasper howled with laughter at my blush while Edward removed my borrowed garter, which I shimmied down nearly to my ankle, very careful... I'd shimmy down near... No, that was right. Which I'd shimmy down nearly to my ankle, very carefully with his teeth. With a quick wink at me, he shot it straight into Mike Newton's face.
Yeah, I liked that.
That's an okay wink, Edward. You used it appropriately.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah, you're being a little kooky. You're being a little fun.
Yeah, I like a fun Edward. But I do hate this tradition. Nobody does it really anymore, which is nice.
That's good.
Yeah, which I'm a fan of.
I think it just gets like weirdly sexual in front of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're my friend or my mom. I don't want to see anyone I know, and I don't know if that makes me a prude, but I don't want to see you go up her skirt.
No, I don't need to stand around in a circle no.
Yeah.
No, not a fan. So they're hanging out, and he says, "Let me introduce you to my wife." It was the first time Edward had said that word since it was officially true. Was this exciting for you? The first time you got to say
I have
that?
no recollection, Jamie.
No? Like the first time you ever got to say, "This is my husband"?
I don't remember, but I do remember the officiant continuing to make this joke. He kept saying, like, "What is your name?" And I kept telling him, and I didn't understand why he was asking me that. He was trying to make a funny joke about how, like, brides, like, forget that their names are changing after they got married. But what the old weird man didn't realize is that I wasn't changing my name.
Oh.
I didn't change my last name when I got married, so he kept asking me my name, and then he finally explained the joke to me, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't apply to me. That's why I'm... And then I think we just parted ways at that point. Sir.
Yeah. Okay.
So, no, I don't recall that.
Oh. I was like, that would be an exciting thing.
Maybe it was, but I've lost a lot of memories.
That's fair. Ask your husband.
Okay.
See if he remembers.
There was an interaction at the wedding reception that I don't think was in the book. And I'm so sorry I keep emphasizing the movie. It's because it's so fresh in my mind.
Yeah, it's more fresher than the book, and it really shouldn't be.
I read the book while watching the movie today.
Jesus.
Okay, so Billy and Charlie, I liked how they kept Billy and Charlie fighting over Sue in the movie. And it was really subtle.
Oh, I didn't even know that happened.
Because I think it comes up in the book later where, like, Billy and Charlie are both hanging out with Sue a lot. And then it's like, oh, and then I think Charlie ends up getting with Sue.
Yes.
And then Billy is kind of, like, weird about it.
Oh, I just knew Charlie got with Sue. I never noticed the Billy part.
I accidentally,
Good for Sue.
Because I was trying to figure out what chapters we were going to do, I had Breaking Dawn at the end of, like, on my Kindle at the end of the book. So I accidentally read the wrong pages, and I saw that part where, like, it said something like, oh, it was kind of awkward.
Oh.
So we'll update this to confirm that this happens, but
other love triangle.
There's another love triangle.
That's exciting.
But in the movie, Billy, like, nudges Charlie with his chair because Charlie's like, oh, I'll go get Sue a drink, and then Billy's like nudges him with his chair to, like,
try and trip him.
I don't know, like, go get her a drink first or something.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
It was funny.
Oh, I'm very excited to watch this.
Yep.
Why does she have to dance with everyone?
I think that's a wedding thing, Jamie.
Do you have to go around and dance with every single man? That's insane. I don't agree to any of this. No, I was like, you don't need to dance with certain people. Yes, I agree with that. But I was like, okay.
Jacob.
I love how excited Edward is that Jacob's there.
It's really nice of him.
Yeah. Where is that? He's like, oh. She's like, what is it? It's like a surprise wedding gift. He's just like, I'll go dance over here. You two lovebirds have a dance.
Yeah.
And then he thanks Jacob. He's like, this is very kind of you. I'm like, okay, Edward.
You go dance with the other man you're in love with at our wedding.
Yeah. Jacob, kind is my middle name. Is it? I don't think it is.
Not anymore, bud.
Yeah. And then I did get mad at Bella, obviously. Like, Bella, you need to stop it. Because he says how great she looks. She's like, Alice invested a lot of time in me today. The dark helps too. Like, no, just stop it.
Yeah, I didn't even look in the mirror.
Literally didn't look in the mirror, which is so crazy.
Okay.
Bella, stop.
I'm just a piece of trash. Just keeps going back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's putting makeup on this trash bag.
Look like garbage. No one's going to be looking at me anyways.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
And then he freaks out because he learns that they're going to do it.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know how we got to this conversation and why this needed to happen, but that's fine.
It didn't.
Yep.
But it did.
Yep.
And yeah, that happened.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know why I just like this line. But he says, but I'll see you this way in my head. Pink cheeks, heartbeat, 2 left feet, all of that. I deliberately stomped on his foot as hard as I could. He smiled. That's my girl. If it wasn't a weird love triangle, I'm like, this is just really cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another cute part, this is like the end when they leave for their honeymoon.
Is it when Charlie's crying?
No, it's when they're driving away and Bella's thinks the last image I registered was one of my parents. Phil had both arms tenderly around Renee. She had one arm tight around his waist, but had her free hand reached out to hold Charlie's. So many different kinds of love, harmonious in this one moment. It seemed a very hopeful picture to me. So I just thought that was nice, you know?
Yeah.
Ex lovers getting along with, you know.
Same. I did one wedding last year, maybe. And the parents were both married to other people, but they still went up and gave a speech together. And then halfway through, they called their partners up and then they both said something. But they all did like a nice thing together for their daughter. And it was just, I was like, that is so nice.
That's so lovely.
Yeah, it's great to see. I
Yeah.
loved it. And then she then like later had a dance with both dads.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
More people
Love
should
to see
do
the
that.
love. I agree.
I mean, look, there's
so
some
many
weird
different-
situations
yeah.
where I understand. So,
But if you're able,
you're
it's
able to.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is just my question I would like to discuss with you, which I had never thought of. Do vampires, does period blood not do anything for them?
Oh, I think I thought of this at one point too.
Like, I think, obviously, like with her period.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, huh. Because I was like, how are they even going to school? It must be like...
Is Jasper okay?
Yeah. I was like, it must not be
Because
like
it's
same.
it's coming out of a specific orifice. It just completely changes the...
But because it's coming out of like, yeah, the uterus. Is it just like... and it's not like the bloodstream.
It's a great
I guess
question.
it is. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but...
I think there are just things that don't make sense in
so
this
we just
world.
don't talk about it. But I was like, how is Edward even around her when she's on her period? Yeah, so I really just started. And yeah, Jasper at school. Like,
Well, he's the one I'm worried about.
right? Yeah, so I really started thinking about... I was like, you know, it makes sense why they look so miserable at school, maybe.
Yeah.
They're just trying to be normal, but it's hard.
Then there's the question of why are you going to school?
Yeah. So if we could email Stephenie Meyer,
Yes.
yeah, and see what her thoughts are.
Isle of Esme.
I would also like an isle named after me.
Yes. Off the coast of Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de
Janeiro.
It sounds beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Midnight Swim.
Yes. I enjoyed this quote. it's before she's going to go out. I love how Edward's just like, I'll be outside, nude, in the water.
He doesn't specify that, though. He just leaves her guessing. She just has to guess. What is my outfit, Edward?
Yeah. And then,
are we wearing suits?
Yeah. Yeah. But so she's in the bathroom and she's like, how do people do this? Swallow all their fears and trust someone else so implicitly with every imperfection and fear they had, with less than the absolute commitment Edward had given me. If it weren't Edward out there, if I didn't know in every cell of my body that he loved me as much as I loved him, unconditionally, irrevocably, we need to stop using that word. And to be honest, irrationally, I'd never be able to get up off this floor.
I also had that quote.
Right? I was like,
I thought that was nice.
yeah. And
how do people be vulnerable? That's basically what she said.
Yeah. How are you nude in front of someone that you don't love? It's crazy. It is also crazy.
I agree with you, Bella.
Yeah.
It is a little kooky that we do that.
Yeah. Like you're just like baring your body to people.
Yeah.
Sometimes strangers.
Yeah. All right. I also wrote, shave your legs, bitch.
Oh, why?
That was me, like, inner dialogue of Bella just, like, freaking out. She's like, oh, I just need to, like, brush my teeth and, like, make myself smell good. And she's like, and she's, like, quickly shaving her legs. Just thought it was funny.
Oh.
Hurry! Right? And then he's just, like, out there in the water for, like, 2 hours waiting for her. She's like, and I'll have a shower. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're Edward and you're out in the ocean and he doesn't need to breathe and he could just like swim underwater, that's probably really fun. He's probably fine.
Waiting to do this.
Yeah. He doesn't need to regulate his temperature so he doesn't get cold.
And it's like I want to tell it's like bath water. That's the best. I love when he gets out there and they're like looking at the scenery and she says it's beautiful or something. He's like, but I wouldn't use the word beautiful, not with you standing here in comparison.
I also have that quote. So I was like, I cannot imagine someone saying that to me.
And be like, yeah.
But you're more beautiful. Like, Edward, we're like, do you know we're in paradise right now? I'm more beautiful. Like, relax.
I'm more beautiful than this natural.
I'm obviously not, and that's okay.
I've been traveling for like 48 hours.
Yeah.
I haven't used my gua sha.
Gua sha. Sexy time.
Yeah.
Bella still wants to risk death. She's like, it's cool, dude. It's cool.
Yeah.
He said,
it's cool.
It's so cool.
I don't need to live.
I promised we would try. If I do something wrong, if I hurt you, you must tell me at once.
Which is also just always a good rule to have going into sex.
He's really nice about it.
Safe words.
I leaned my head against his chest. Don't be afraid. We belong together. And I thought, Bella, this is risk of death, and you're just like, it's fine. We love each other, so it'll be fine. And he's like, but anyway, they do it anyway, and she doesn't die, so maybe I should shut up.
Because she believed in him. She knew he wouldn't.
Because they belong together.
Yeah. And
that's
you know
why
what?
it worked out.
I agree with her, yes, because they love each other that much. He doesn't want to kill her. He won't do it. I did agree with that. I believed in their love, Christine, okay?
Okay.
And you know what? Me and Bella were right.
But then she has bruises all over her body.
And he ruins everything.
Or is he correct?
Hey, she is feeling great.
Imagine that the person, you just got married and you had sex for the first time and they woke up and they have bruises all over their body from you. You would immediately be like, okay, yeah, let's keep doing it.
If they were like, that felt amazing, I didn't notice.
You caused all the bruising all over their body, though.
Yeah.
You would totally be cool with it?
Yeah. No, I obviously would not, but still. I just really like how they do it in the movie, like to the book, where she's like waking up and she's just like, oh, like just like
so happy.
Not a virgin bliss. Just so happy that she
That's exactly how it happens in real life when people lose their virginity too. Yeah. That's what I heard.
Yeah. that also needs to stop being romanticized.
That's, yep.
Yep. It's not realistic at all.
I mean, I would have loved that.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be on an island somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
that would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down this. It'll just get dark. But I do like how they do that, yeah, in the movie. There's just like feathers and
Yeah.
and he's just like
Yeah, I
like-
thought this was like all executed really well with the movie. They did a really good job.
no. In the book she's like, "You're killing my buzz, Edward." And he rolls his eyes and shakes his head. I also love in the movie the fun montage that follows. In the book it's fun because
Of them just doing stuff?
yeah, and I like it in the movie too because then she's just constantly putting on different like lingerie and like trying to seduce him. Mm-hmm. I love a fun montage.
Yeah, I loved that. That
Yeah.
was fun. And then him ignoring her.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I am trash. He doesn't even notice. It's like, clearly he's avoiding you, Bella.
I also like that when Edward's in the water, all the fish swim away.
Oh, I miss that.
Yeah, it said, where's it? We swam with the porpoises that played in the warm, shallow waters there. Or at least I did. When Edward was in the water, the porpoises disappeared as if a shark was near.
Oh.
That's sad for him.
You can go swimming, but everyone runs away from him.
Yeah.
Poor Edward. Mm-hmm. At some point, Bella does an impression of Edward, which I thought was fun.
In the movie?
No, in the book. She said, "It wasn't a pretense, Edward. I don't spend my free time plotting like some people do.
Oh.
What can we do to wear Bella out today?" I said in a poor impression of his voice. They should have put that in the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to see Kristen Stewart try to imitate. What can we do to wear Bella out today?
Ooh, that's good. That was
Imagine they
good.
let Robert Pattinson keep his accent.
Oh my god.
They should have.
They should, like, that would go with Edward.
Redo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I did write down, remember DVDs?
I do remember. Yeah, and you know what? I have a list of movies that I'm trying to watch, and like older movies, and like focusing on like cinematography and like old classics. So many of them are not on like streaming services and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's really irritating.
Because you need a DVD player?
Yeah, so then you still have to buy the DVD to watch these movies. Clockwork Orange.
Nowhere?
No. Or no, Train Spotting. Nowhere. There was another one.
That's weird.
Nowhere. It was also, I think you can get some of them in the US. But yeah, I was like, so where are all these movies going that are supposed to be like classic movies? Are we just going to lose them?
You gotta keep the DVDs.
Yeah, I was like, do I need to start getting DVDs again just to watch these old movies? Can't even rent them anywhere. Stressful times.
It's a big problem.
Yeah, so I really wanted to watch Train Spotting. So I'm kind of upset about that.
Yeah, DVD.
But what will I watch it on?
A DVD player.
Do you have one of those?
We use a PlayStation. I'm sure DVD players exist.
Yeah, I know, still.
Sorry I brought up this question. Okay, pregnancy.
Oh. Okay. Why does the baby like eggs so much?
Do you think I have an answer?
Yeah. I was like, why is she eating so many eggs? Like, why eggs?
Well, maybe it's like because people have pregnancy cravings, and they just like get hooked on like one type of food.
That's true.
I remember when I was pregnant for the first time and I had canned Campbell's tomato soup.
Oh.
And I ate it and I was like, I've never tasted anything better in my life. This is so fucking good. Could someone come over here and try this?
Why is no one talking about this?
Have you tried this before? Oh my god. I just remember it tasted amazing.
Oh, that's so weird.
So I get it. Yeah. I have a friend that could only eat raspberries.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Or you get sensitive to smells, so like meat, you know, you're just like, no,
Yeah.
don't you dare.
Don't you
Don't you dare
bring that
cook
meat.
anything in this house.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, the baby likes eggs.
Yeah. So when she's figuring it out, she's like, how many days has it been since the wedding? I whispered. 17. He answered automatically. How long have you been 17?
Oh.
Right? I like that. The
I wonder if
tie-in.
that was on purpose.
17's a big number for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it. Bella's pregnant.
Yep. And he's like, we'll take care of this, Bella. We'll take care of this.
And she's like, I don't... What? She's just so confused.
Obviously.
Yeah. What?
The cleaning woman yells at Edward.
Yep. Yes, she does.
And she yells...
Morte.
Yep. She yells death. She doesn't yell it. She says it
She places her hand on Bella's
very
belly.
scarily.
Yeah.
Death. So she was not helpful,
Yep.
and he wants her help. So in he's talking Portuguese in the book, so we don't actually get what he's saying to her.
Yeah.
But in the movie, we can he is actually talking
English?
We know what he's saying, but
Yeah.
he's saying like, "Help me. Do you know anything about this?" And she
Yeah.
just like doesn't answer him.
Oh.
Like she's not helpful at all. All she does is go to Bella, put her hand on her, and like death. And you're like, "Oh, thanks, lady. Get out of here."
Yeah. Like Bella just pretends that she doesn't know what it means.
You just want to be horrified and then leave. Go away.
I do like her motherly instinct comes out right away, though. She's like, oh, Edward's distracted. I'm going to take this phone.
I love that. That was so sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm going to call Rosalie.
And she's like,
She'll help
hello. The voice like golden wind chimes answered. Rosalie, I whispered. Oh, that wasn't a whisper. It's Bella, please. You have to help me.
That was a really good impression.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how
You
she
have
said
to
it.
help me.
Yep.
Yep. And then, is that all you have?
Yep.
Okay. For the first time, we get a Jacob POV. I did not recall this at all.
Oh, my favorite part of the Jacob POV is all the chapter titles.
Oh, yeah. Better chapter titles.
Yeah. Can I read them?
Sure.
Okay. The ones that we are about to cover are Waiting for the Damn Fight to Start Already. Sure as hell didn't see that one coming. Why didn't I just walk away? Oh, right. Because I'm an idiot. The two things at the very top of my things I never want to do list. Some people just don't grasp the concept of unwelcome.
Yeah.
I love
Way
it.
better than whatever those were before.
Yeah. Wasn't even paying attention to those. Like, these are all fantastic.
So Jacob's sisters with Paul now. That's fun. I mean, I think what I would jump to is Jacob finding out about
Yeah. I pretty much have like, he
Bella
tries
coming home.
Yeah, Bella coming home, hearing she's sick, and then I think Sam's kind of like, they're not a danger, and Jacob's all mad.
let's just see what happens first. Let's get all the information, Jacob.
Yeah, you know, let's just take a step back.
And so Jacob hides his real plan.
Yeah, and he goes anyways.
Yeah.
I like the quote he has. Well, he adds, so Edward. It was Edward. It was the expression on his face. I'd seen him angry and I'd seen him arrogant. And once I'd seen him in pain. But this was beyond agony. His eyes were half crazed. He didn't look up to glare at me. He stared down at the couch beside him with an expression like someone had lit him on fire. His hands were rigid claws at his side. So Edward's not holding up very well.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's not doing well.
Yeah, everybody is against him except for Carlisle. Carlisle's like, yeah, let's we need to abort here. And everyone else is like, this is Bella's choice.
Yep.
So he's
Which
really backed into a corner here.
Yeah, I have something that Carlisle says. So it's Jacob and Carlisle talking. And Carlisle says, yes, Bella is already a daughter to me, a beloved daughter. And Jacob says, but you're going to let her die. He was quiet long enough that I looked up. His face was very, very tired. I knew how he felt. And Carlisle says, I can imagine what you think of me for that. But I can't ignore her will. It wouldn't be right to make such a choice for her, to force her.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's right, Carlisle.
It is correct. And also, in the movie, Edward is a little bit more forceful with Bella. Like, there's a scene where he yells at her, and he's like, we are supposed to be partners, right?
Yeah.
Because she's just basically, like, too bad. And so even though it's 100, it is her body, her choice, I do think Edward makes a little bit of a point where he's like, this feels like like let's talk about all of the impacts and consequences. And he's like, like, what about?
Well, I think it kind of also goes back to like her decisions, like in Phoenix, where she's like, I'm just going to take off at the airport.
Right.
And kind of, I'm just going to cut open my arm. And even though she just kind of does things, and it is supposed to be like a partnership.
She's much more impulsive than she thinks she is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it is, because obviously this is not a real human baby.
Right.
It's a very different scenario.
Yes.
And you can clearly see that it is sucking the life out of you. And you have been pregnant for a week and you're like full term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The transformation her body takes is hard to watch. And I watched this movie for the first time in a long time a few months ago. And I forgot how scary looking her body got.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I'm not even at that part yet. I'm just watching the first third, and I know that it gets worse near the end. It's so disturbing, which we'll talk about in part 2, but just like this part 2, oh my goodness.
Like when she shows up to show, I was like, why couldn't you just tell him? You could have just said it. You didn't have to stand up. Just tell him. Like when she tells Jacob.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, you didn't need to stand up. Her body was swollen, her torso ballooning out in a strange, sick way. It strained against a faded gray sweatshirt that was too big for her shoulders and arms. The rest of her seemed thinner, like the big bulge had grown out of what it had sucked from her. It took me a second to realize what the deformed part was. I didn't understand till she folded her hands tenderly around the bloated stomach, one above and one below.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to watch. Yeah. But they did a good job of making her look ill and it not looking too fake.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened later, but
I do like how much Edward admits that like Jacob knows her so much better.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yep. Because they go out to talk and he's like, you know her well, how quickly you see like what I didn't see. Not in time.
You knew she would have done this.
If we were switched, you would have seen this right away.
You know she would have called Rosalie, and she never would agree to this. She would sacrifice herself.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah. And then once my family met us at the airport, she ran right into Rosalie's arms. Rosalie's! And then I heard what Rosalie was thinking. I didn't understand until I heard that. Yet you understood after 1 second.
Jacob defects from his pack.
I just love Seth. Also.
Seth is great in these parts.
Yeah.
Team Seth.
But yeah, him and Jacob, when Sam kind of goes off. Where is it? Oh, only Seth and I were still the eye in the center of the storm of bared teeth and flattened ears. Seth's nose was almost touching the ground, bowed under Sam's commands. I felt his pain at the coming disloyalty. For him, this was a betrayal. During the one day of alliance fighting beside Edward Cullen, Seth had truly become the vampire's friend.
So we're gonna go make our own pack.
Yeah, screw you guys. You can't tell me what to do. And they do. I like that Jacob kindly finds to admit, okay, they're not awful. Because he's like, when I actually think of killing Carlisle, like, oh, I feel bad. He's actually like one of probably the best people.
Yeah, he quickly changed his tune from the beginning of this POV.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill them all. Oh, actually, I don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, when I think of doing that, I feel bad.
I do like the Leah part. Not like it, but like, it's kind of sad. Seth doesn't want or need your protection. In fact, no one wants you here. I think, yeah, that's what Jacob says to her. Mm-hmm. Tell me who does want me around and I'm out of here. And then Jacob says, this isn't about Seth at all, is it? And she says, of course it is. I'm just pointing out that being unwanted is not a first for me. Not really a motivating factor, if you know what I mean. And then later, Seth is like, oh, Leah, you ruined everything. And she says, yeah, I know. And the thought was loaded with heaviness of her despair. Jacob thinks, I felt the pain in the 3 little words, and it was more than I would have guessed. I didn't want to feel that. I didn't want to feel bad for her. Sure, the pack was rough on her, but she brought it all on herself with the bitterness that tainted her every thought and made being in her head a nightmare. Screw you, Jacob.
Yeah, guys.
The girl is heartbroken, and he's
I'm
kind of
heartbroken for her.
Jacob didn't really get it.
And he's the one who should really get it the most.
Right. You still don't understand it, even being in her head.
Yeah.
And she kind of alludes to I don't want to be the bitter ex-girlfriend. I'll join your pack instead, even though you don't like me either.
Yeah.
It's really sad. Leave her alone. Everyone leave her alone.
I agree.
Be nice to her. And maybe she'll soften a bit.
Yeah. Have some compassion, you guys.
Ugh. Yep.
So Jacob is the alpha now of this new throuple. Yep.
Pack 2.0.
Are we just going to wait to talk about the Jacob has an idea with the blood thing?
Yeah, that was the last thing I had was they give Bella blood, but we don't see whether that's helpful or not. That's how the chapter ends. And that's it?
Yeah, I just have... Oh, I like just that Carlisle's very much I didn't get a chance to thank you last night, Jacob. You don't know how much I appreciate your compassion. I know your goal was to protect Bella, but I owe you the safety of the rest of my family as well. Edward told me what you have to do. Jacob says don't mention it. Okay. MVP.
Do you have any casting?
No, not casting.
The only new people we have is the Denali sisters, but I'm fine with that casting. I don't care.
Yeah. The Fanning sisters would be great as them. I like to cast them in everything.
Let them play.
Yeah.
Or they're all just Elle Fanning in different hairstyles.
Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah,
Yep.
I like that.
Okay. Who is the MVP of Breaking Dawn Part 1?
Carlisle.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, because even when they're panicking and right away he goes into doctor mode. And she's asking Bella all the questions and he'll be like, okay, get me here. Imagine not having Carlisle. You guys would all be screwed.
Very much so.
Yeah. I do also appreciate him respecting Bella.
Yes.
And what
her choices.
Yes. And I just love just the quote I said about with him saying to Jacob how he's very knows for people to be aware that he appreciates them. Yeah. And what they're doing and realizing it's a risk and
he's a good dad.
Yeah. He's a good dad. Good doctor.
Community dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love him.
Okay. I'm going to go with Alice because she was a really good wedding planner. I thought she did a really good job.
Yeah.
Everything was beautiful. She had good timing. I bet
really
the food was great, even though she doesn't even eat food.
Mm-hmm. Even when Bella said cause she goes in because she can't see anything, so she's blindfolded, and just the smells.
She created the right smells.
Yeah, that's nuts. Imagine how many. It sucks for anyone that's allergic, but
yeah, great stuff, Alice.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good one.
Yeah, picked a good dress.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I forgot about the wedding at this point.
Yeah, we went.
So much has happened.
Yeah, it really went in a different direction here.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm looking forward to what happens next. Because stuff happens.
Oh, yeah. So much. So many things.
Watch the movie. Get a refresher.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to watch the movie to check out Billy.
Yes. Please do. Everyone go do that. So we have part 2 and 3 of Breaking Dawn coming up. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not already following us on social media, we are Books and Booze Podcast on YouTube and on Instagram. Books and Booze Pod on TikTok. And wherever you're listening to us, it's really, really helpful to give us a follow. Give us 5 stars. Give us a comment. We really, really like that and appreciate it.
Yay. Dun, 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 dun. There's not a baby sound. It's a baby song.
A baby sound. There's babies make sounds.
A baby. Ah!
Let's just end it there.
Okay. Bye-bye.